the fact that I decided to do this in the middle of winter is questionable. I can't say I'm happy about this challenge. It's pushing me to do something that I normally wouldn't do every single day. Hello, welcome back. I decided to walk a mile every day for 21 days, and here's how it went. Day one of the walk a mile for 21 days. It's going well. I knew that I'd be able to walk a certain distance because I've walked RT before, but the fact that I decided to do this in the middle of winter is questionable. So I am walking in my boots in the snow, and although it isn't that cold today, it's gonna get colder and colder as winter goes by. So we'll see how the 21 day goes. Done. I've done it. The only reason I seem so defeated right now is because I have blisters on my feet from day one. So I'll have to change from my boots to my sneakers. And my right foot is kind of hurting a little bit. So that's kind of the recap for day one. I'm not feeling too bad. If I didn't have the blisters and I had better footwear and it was a little warmer, I think I could have gone longer than that. But overall, feeling good about day one, and we'll see how much I can improve going from here. All right, day two, and I have some initial thoughts today. First, I didn't feel like doing this today. It's only day two, which I didn't expect. Yesterday I had motivation to come out and do it, and today I just had to kind of schedule a time and get outside. Number two is I am slightly an idiot for deciding to do this in the middle of winter. It's colder than yesterday, and because it's January in Canada, it'll just get colder and colder. So we'll see how I fare in the next few days. But overall, going well. Walking at about the same pace, I think, than yesterday, from what I can tell. Yeah, going good.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slept.
All done day two. That went well. I changed my shoes so my blisters aren't killing me, but I do feel it a little bit on the right side, and I still have 19 days to go. So we will see if this gets worse or better. But for now, I'm just happy we're done with day two. Oh. All right, day three. It's a Monday. If I thought I didn't want to go walking yesterday, well, I don't want to walk today even less. So we're doing it though. And the beauty in this type of video and challenge is that I usually would have made 10 excuses not to go walking right now, but I feel accountable because I set a challenge for myself, and I also knew that I was filming it, so I didn't really have a choice. And that's what's so great about those types of challenges. So we're outside, we're walking, it's dark, it's cold, but we're doing it. So pretty proud of myself right now, and we're gonna keep going.
I feel okay. We just made it through, and I love the way I feel for you, baby.
We're doing our last loop now so that we can finish off the mile, and feeling good. No foot pain or anything. My blisters are okay because I put plasters on, and I'm not feeling overly tired, just super cold because it's about -8 degrees Celsius. I'm happy I did it, and I think I'll feel even more satisfaction as I go on and on and on. Hello. So Today's day 4, and what I've realized is that at this point, the motivation has not increased, and it's actually getting worse. I feel so cranky being on a walk right now. I wasn't even like animated, moving my arms, nothing. Like, I was just so upset to be on this walk. And I know that exercise releases like a happy hormone, but that doesn't seem to be happening to me yet. So see if it gets better. But for now, like, I can't say I'm happy about this challenge. And I don't know, it's just weird. I guess maybe walking isn't my thing, but at the same time, like, I do have a dog that needs to be walked every day, so I just need to get used to it, and I'm crossing my fingers that it gets better. And I think it's just partly mental. Like, I need to be more positive about it, but that's really hard when it's something you just absolutely don't want to do. So those are my thoughts tonight. We'll see if it gets better. So day 4 done, and we walked the fastest that we've walked up till now, but just by like a second, which is strange because I did feel like I was walking way faster than day 1 through 3, and my feet are actually burning. So I haven't felt that way yet. So I'm kind of confused as to how we haven't really walked much faster than the days before, but it's maybe just the lack of motivation and just like how tired I am. But yeah, my feet are killing me. Day 5 today. Here's my complaint of the day. So I had more motivation to actually get out of the house and go for some reason. Although today was a really busy night, I still felt like it wasn't that much of a big deal to go out and walk. But we were so busy that we just ate, and we have to go on a walk right now to get things done tonight. So I'm having those like pains you get right after you eat and do exercise. So that's my complaint tonight. But apart from that, I'm feeling motivated to be out here and walking, and that's a win in my book. So as you saw, we ended up going to the gym today for the mile walk, and what I found interesting is I was able to walk faster, and I had distractions because I could watch like the TV, but I found it harder to keep going. Like after 12 or so minutes, I was like, okay, I'm done. Like, I wanna get off this treadmill. But I did go a lot faster than I usually do when I walk, so it's kind of like a compromise there. And then you guys saw I did some more exercises, so I did more than just walk, which is good. Yeah. So we're back from our walk. I can't believe it's been this many days that we've been walking every single day. It's going really well. I'm starting to notice that it's a habit at this point, and I don't have to force myself to go. I just know in the morning when I wake up, okay, today I'm gonna go walking at one point, and it just is what it is. So that's a really welcome surprise, because I think it was like day 4 or 5. I was like, oh my gosh, I cannot do this. But anyway, so that's good. Another thing that I am noticing is that my pace really differs from day to day. It doesn't get better every day. It doesn't get worse every day. It's kind of just somewhere in between. Overall, it's going really well. I'm not having any like aches or pains like I was in the first few days, so that's good as well. All in all, I really am enjoying this challenge. It's pushing me to do something that I normally wouldn't do every single day. Loving it. It's walk time. We're leaving for our walk in just a couple of minutes. And I'm kind of looking forward to it because I know that when I get back, I'll feel really happy that I went and accomplished and just pleased with myself. But yeah, it's not been as bad leaving than it was at the beginning, so that is good. And I know for a fact that Archie is excited to go for a walk.
But now it looks like acting, like we were fiction in a book. Guess it's the way it goes, and I will never know why you let me go.
Another day, another walk done. So today, the soles of my feet are actually burning a little bit, but honestly, I think it's just because my socks rolled into my sneaker and it created this really uncomfortable arch. So I don't think they would have burned otherwise. Apart from that, my pace is kind of staying the same, which is interesting. I think unless I'm gonna start running, my pace will probably be similar. But I'm just really proud of myself for sticking with it because I usually don't. Like, I usually would have taken a break or a day break, and this is keeping me accountable. So this is the best outcome for me in terms of consistency. Hey guys, so we're on our walk. It is the coldest walk we've done up till now. It's like minus 13 degrees Celsius, which isn't actually that cold for where I live. We can get up to like minus 30, but it's feeling very cold right now. So this is the only update you're getting from me today because every time I bring out my camera, I have to remove my mitten. Is that a mitten? Glove? My glove? My mittens? Yeah, my mitten. So it's freezing my hand. So this is proof that I've done today. All right, so we're about to leave. It is even colder than yesterday, so I'm not even going to be speaking to you guys while we're walking. But this is proof that we're going, and I think we're gonna get a little snippet of me walking, but besides that, we are not pulling out the camera because we would freeze our hands to death. But yes, it is even colder than yesterday. I can't believe we're actually going. So, yay for challenges.
Stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down. 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study.
All right, we're on our daily walk, and it's not as cold today, so I'm not freezing my butt off, which is awesome. My time will be really long today though, because we did stop for pictures. And yeah, anyway, it's just such a nice day. And we found this like huge open space with the trees behind. This is a good walk. The pace will be longer because of pictures, but also we're just taking our time and just enjoying this family walk. But yeah, it's such a good day. Yay. Hey guys, so today's a little different for the walking situation. So basically it stormed a little bit overnight. There's too much snow for me to go outdoors. The plows didn't go through the sidewalks, and I just don't want to put the boots on because they give me blisters. I don't know, it's just there's too much snow. And on top of that, the gym is closed because of the COVID restrictions we have in place in my area right now. So my only option is to walk from home. So what I am going to do is walk in place, and that's what we're gonna do today. I won't be able to track my pace, but I'm just gonna walk a little longer than I usually do outdoors and hope that I've hit my mile. I'm pretty sure I will. And while I do that, I'm actually going to catch up on some Outlander. I've been really behind for a while, so I'm on season 5, episode 4, and really enjoying it. So that's the walking situation today. It just is what it is. Winter in Canada, COVID in my area, not a good match. So yeah. So another night of walking. I don't even know if you can hear me because there's a lot of wind. It's not that cold tonight. It's more so the wind that's cold. Just another normal night of walking. Nothing tough about it at this point. It's just about sticking with that consistency and keep going with it. All right, so we're walking in the trails tonight because it was really warm today and all the ice and snow melted, and it's cold tonight, so everything is frozen and the sidewalks and the roads are really slippery, like it's black ice everywhere. So we decided to walk on the trail where there's like little pebbles and hopefully I don't fall and smash my face. Downside to that is I can already tell my sneakers are probably full of mud. But yeah, it's a nice walking night, so I'm enjoying this one. Yay! Out for a walk. It feels like a mild night. I don't know if I'm running hot or if it's actually mild. I haven't checked the temperature, but it is a good walking temperature. I'm not freezing or anything. My back's been hurting today, so I did notice a couple of like sharp pains when I first started walking, but it's already better. I feel like my pace is quicker today, but it probably isn't. Probably an illusion.
I don't feel like waking up without you by my side. I still see your silhouette. Why don't we go back to your bedroom?
Today is day 21 of the 21-day walk a mile a day challenge, and we're off to go for a walk right now. I'm not feeling my best right now. I'm just having like stomach issues, so we'll see how this one goes. I don't feel like I'll be able to walk my fastest, but that really wasn't the goal, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm sorry for all those promises I made you that I couldn't keep, but it's like something feels different from back then. Why don't we go back to?
All right, so as you can see, the 21 days were up and down. I think one of the things that I didn't consider when I started this challenge is that we were in January and it just got colder and colder and colder, and I'm not one that does well with cold. And I also didn't take into consideration the back pain that I usually get from time to time and like other plans that I might have at night. So it made it really difficult to schedule and stuff like that. I also realized throughout this challenge that for me, it wasn't about going faster and faster and faster. It was more about the consistency. I know for a fact that if I wasn't doing this challenge, I would have found every excuse in the book not to go for 21 days straight. I would have said that my back hurts. I would have said that it's too cold. And I did. There's one day where we had a storm and I decided to walk indoors because, as you saw, it was too cold for me. The gyms were closed and everything. But I wouldn't have exercised that day. And I think that consistency was just super good for me. It made me more productive in other areas of my life. So like instead of getting home from work and putting on my pajamas right away and not doing anything and sitting on the couch, I knew that there was no point in putting on my pajamas because I would have to go for a walk later on. So it was really good for me in a lot of ways. Even though I didn't set out to walk quicker and quicker and quicker, I think I kind of did in a way. It goes up and down, as you'll see here on this chart, but I did, for the last 3 days, go pretty quickly compared to my first 3 days or my first days. And the fastest that I went, as you can see, is when I was on the treadmill at the gym. And I think that makes sense because you can set your pace and you just keep going, and even though it's hard, you look at the monitor and you know you just have to keep going. Like, I don't know, it's just a different thing. You're also not in the elements, you're not in the cold, you don't have a dog who's stopping to pee or poop, you don't have to stop at the mailbox, etc. So that, of course, was my fastest day. But overall, I'm pretty pleased with how fast I've been going in the last couple of days. And I do think that overall, I'm gonna keep walking with my husband and my dog as much as I possibly can. And I've been really, really enjoying that family time. Now, the moment that you guys have all been waiting for, let's do the scale. So on the first day of this challenge, I weighed 252 pounds. And today, At the end of the challenge, I weighed myself at 245.4. So I lost a total of 6.6 pounds in 21 days, and I'm extremely pleased about that. It's definitely a great number, and I'm proud of myself for doing that and losing that much in that amount of time. I want to be slow and steady, but obviously working out every day or being active every day has helped me out. I just want to mention quickly that, of course, my diet played a huge part in this. I've been eating really clean and healthy in meals at home for the past 21 days, and that definitely played its part as well. With all of that being said, let's go into the measurements. So of course I lost a lot in my bust area. That's where I lose first. I just lose my boobs. My boobs disappear. It's great, but I lost 1.5 inches there. I was a little disappointed to see that I hadn't lost in my waist, but that's okay. I lost an inch in my stomach. That is great. I also lost an inch in my hips. Lost an inch each in my thighs. Here's where it gets interesting. So I have now officially one arm bigger than the other. My left arm is half an inch smaller than my right arm. My calves are no longer the same size as well. My right calf is smaller than my left calf. And I lost an inch in my neck. Now the thing is, I'm not the same size in my arms and my calves, which I find a little strange because when I weighed myself at the beginning of this challenge, I was completely proportionate, so I don't know what happened, but that's okay. I am so happy with how many inches I've lost throughout this challenge, and it was a really great success for me. If you like this video, please give it a like. Please subscribe to my channel. I post videos like this all the time. I post every 4 days. And if you have done this challenge or any other challenge, let me know in the comments below. I would love to answer your comments. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.